Hey, how's it going everyone? In today's video, I'm going to show you how to tune a guitar. So first thing we want to do is to decide whether we're going to tune it by ear or using a tuner. For the ease of this video, I'm going to start with learning how to tune with a tuner. So a tuner like this you can buy for anywhere from like $20 to $100 online or at a music store. And these are great for tuning, but you can download a tuner app on your phone or on your iPad if you have something like that, and that works just as well. One thing I will mention though is a tuner like this you can plug in with a cable to isolate the sound of the guitar, whereas a tuner downloaded on your phone or on your computer you cannot. First thing we want to do is turn on our tuner. One other thing to note is that you can see on my guitar that all of the tuners are on the top. Sometimes if you have an acoustic guitar, the tuners will be on the bottom. Now if that's the case, all you have to do is mess around with them and figure out which way makes it tighter and which way makes it looser. Tightening it, as I said before, will raise the tension and raise the pitch. Loosening it will lower the pitch and lower the tension. That's tightening it, it's making the pitch higher. That's lowering it, lowering the pitch, making the pitch lower. There's a button here, and then we have the tuner on, and it's going to start tuning. So next what we'll do is we'll strike each string, and typically when you do this, you want to make sure you're covering all the rest of the strings with your hand, and then we're going to look at that. So we're seeing it's reading that it's the 6th string, and it's pretty close to tuned, but it's sharp. So what we want to do is move this clockwise to decrease the tension. Less tension, lower pitch. That's too low. So move it counterclockwise to tighten it. And that's about right. So next we'll do the next string. You can see that's way too low. And you just want to slowly turn it until you can get it in that zone where it registers in tune. Now, the other method for tuning your guitar is by ear. So if I didn't have this tuner, maybe I have a piano or a tune that I know is in tune, or a tuning fork. So in that case, I would make the sound with whatever device I had, and then try to get it as close to it. For example, if this was, for example, a piano note doing an E, and I need to tune this string, say it's really out of tune, clearly that's not the same note. So what I want to do is listen with my ear to see if it needs to go higher or lower, and then try to match it with what I'm tuning to. So for example, for this, I'm listening and it's too low. Do you hear that? They're now the same note. Now if it was too high, they're not the same note anymore. And you want to match it like that if you have some sort of external pitch making device. Okay, so what if you have something like a pitchfork or you have like a tuner that just plays an A? So you can tune the A, but all the rest is still a mess. So what do we do then? Well, if we have this A, one thing that you can note is if you play the 5th fret on the string above the string that you tuned, in this case, if we play the 5th fret of the E string, that will actually be an A note and should match with this if the guitar is in tune. They don't match. The guitar's not in tune. So we listen That's too low. Almost there. That's pretty close. Now they're nearly identical. So you would repeat that across it. Okay, here's where things get a little bit tricky. You can tune up to the G string using this method. Once you're trying to tune the B string, note that because of the way the strings are laid out, you need to play on the 4th fret of the G string to tune the B string. And then finally, back to the 5th fret to tune the E string. And now the guitar is in tune. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and comment for whatever else you want to see on this channel.